Oh my god, that thing is humongous! I'm not even seeing my character anymore. What kind of size bread is this? Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to another episode on Autonauts with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our little new cooking building thingy that we have designed here over the last few episodes. We do finally have a little bit of our whole production chain for bread going here, as you can see, which is quite essential because, well, we do have a huge cereal field that we're making tons and tons of cereal from, but we are to this date still not really able to make use of any of that. So the objective here being, of course, that we do get a little cooking production cycle going where we have got some bots just running around making bread, which we will then in the future be able to feed our new level 3 colonists like this one. They're still chilling out there, not doing much of anything, and our objective today is to further work along on this production chain. As you can see, we still need to make dough, we still need to make the actual bread at the end of the day, so there is a little bit of a job still left to take care of, and once that is happened, we are finally done with that production chain, and we can move on happily then to this bit right here, because we do have the exact same issue currently going on with cotton being produced that we're not really using for anything, and that we will have to use in order to make our level 3 colonists happy. So lots and lots of things still planned, and we will get going right away. After I've asked you to, if you're new around here, do happen to enjoy this episode, please make sure to smash that subscribe button right down below. That would really mean a ton. We're a very, very small channel still. We're looking to hit 1,000 subscribers as our next major goal, and every single person, of course, does help out a ton with that. That said, as you can see, we do have a little bit of an issue here. Everyone's out of power, and I'm rather sure that may have to do with the fact that we've not really built in a proper level of redundancy here yet. So what we will do before I just go and recharge them by myself is I am just going to go and pick out one of these guys here and teach them to recharge the recharge guys, right? And then we now have finally got some redundancy. We can make them repeat that forever. I don't even really care about the area of work, but that should mean then, oh my god, that should mean then that is finally running, and that is a milestone that feels kind of wrong to me. Jesus Christ. Bots, 150 bots we have already made, apparently. Jesus Christ, that is quite the high number. So of course not all of these running around here. I think we've also kind of just phased out 1 or 2 bots that we've not gone back to using yet, but I would say a good 140, 145 of these are actually in action right now, so that is quite insane. I didn't know, I did not think it was that much. I thought it was maybe like 40, 50. So, yeah, we've been busy in this playthrough. Anyways, do we get something for that? We get a wonder. Interesting, a bot database. Find any bot in the world or create teams of teams in the bot tracker. Well, that could turn out to be handy, I guess. It is probably kind of a little bit of an issue that I have still failed to name any bots according to what they're doing, as was proposed to me multiple times on quite a sensible basis, as I think. But, we're somehow reigning through chaos here. Nonetheless, it could be helpful in the future. I'm not sure what we need, how we build it and stuff. Square frames, panels, crude axes, tree seeds, and good gear. I feel like we may have most of that ready to go anyways. We're just going to place it here and see what these little guys add to it, and then maybe just add the rest. Why not? We may as well build it. We're already here, so on we go. Now, the little issue with the colonist wolf here being fixed, everything's being collected again. That's quite good. That's quite awesome. That said, I mean, we could really use an upgrade on some of these bots as well. It's just way too slow. I have to say though, our little research station is also honestly way too slow. I'm not sure if you could upgrade it, if you can get a second one of these going. In fact, let me have a quick look. Well, that's just cancelling it. I'm not sure there would be an upgrade opportunity if we weren't actively researching something. I guess the option is always that we do build a second one, so Maybe we do kind of when we're done with this whole thing, just, you know, upgrade some bots, which will ensure that they're going much faster, get a second research station going. Then we will probably not be able to feed it at adequate speeds for the time being, but I would say, well, you know, once we've upgraded to level 3 colonists, probably will start happening. Oh, you know, that says only colonists. We'll see about that. So, another question mark that has been on my mind for ages is, why do I have a stack of pallets here? Was it? I think it was for the stones, and then we didn't need it. So we're gonna tear that down. No, I can't see anything. I don't know. It's not good company. You don't have like logistics routes and stuff defined, but I would say we don't need that. We'll find out if we need it, because there's gonna be some very confused bots standing around. Or you won't, they just stand around forever, who really knows, right? Too much stuff going on already anyways. We will see. We will see. That said, let me remove this random blueprint on the floor and let us go and get back to our job up here. We're going to go and grab another bot, because 150 bots produced definitely is by far not enough. Well, in fact, come to think of it, there's 10 bots chilling in this bot storage, so it's probably like 135 running around, but still, quite a massive amount. Now, let us go and start by making some crude dough, and it shouldn't be all too complicated. We just need to tell this guy to take these and that and that. So, I'm still confused, by the way. How in the world is this crude cooking pot even running? Like, it's just running without fuel. It is so... Oh my god. He is out of bucket again. Yeah, so this issue, I remember we had it at the end of last time. He is not, like, protesting when he doesn't have a bucket, which is something that I'm not sure how to fix, because we do have the freshwater storage, and we do technically have the... Do we have the bot that? No, we don't even have the bot that can resupply him yet, but once his bucket is broken, he just starts running back and forth, and he doesn't seem to register that. In fact, he does need a bucket to pick things up, so... I'm not sure how we do that, to be honest. Let's start with this bit first, because I think it's going to be quite easy-ish to fix. Well, to take care of, rather. We will move to the water porridge storage. We don't actually need to repeat it, because he just takes things twice, right? So I'll just do that. And then we'll do that. Then we'll make him pick up the flour. And then we'll make him put the flour there. And then we'll take the dough. Then we'll put the dough there. And that's that. Repeat forever. Go. So now we're producing the crude dough. That's the easy part though, because this whole problematic with that guy here is, yeah, quite troubling. I will have to... I could teach him to just pick up a bucket for himself. Yeah, maybe we do that. But, like, how do I tell him when to pick up a bucket? Like, we can repeat... Like, we've got this on repeat forever currently, right? Can I make him repeat it until... Oh. Do his hands count as empty only? I feel his hands count as empty only when his bucket breaks, right? So he would stop it. I think that may be an option. Let's leave him standing here for a second, because I will need some stuff to be able to try out this idea of mine that I'm having. We'll be putting one crate right here. Glad that we do have a little bit of extra space. And what we'll be doing for a quick second is we'll just be carrying over one of these buckets ourselves. In fact, can we carry over two? We can. Even better. And then we'll go all the way back over there. So, the idea being that we do have this crate that we're of course going to supply with a bot. And we do have this little guy. And basically, well, basically, let me go and put that thing there too, so we have two buckets. Basically what the idea is that we're going to be teaching this little guy to go ahead and grab yourself a crude bucket. First things first. Right? Grab yourself a crude bucket, then you will repeat this bit until your hands are empty. Which I'm really hoping his hands are only empty when the bucket is gone. Because technically that's like, you know, now his hands are full, right? My hands are full, so his hands would be full. My interpretation. And then once his hands are empty, he will just go back to repeat forever. So like, the bucket breaks, he goes back to the start, and he's like, oh yeah, so now I go to the crew bucket storage, I take a crew bucket, and I do this until my bucket is broken again. I am so hoping that this works. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll be getting back in a second to see if he's still, you know, just running around aimlessly, or if he's actually somehow managed it. And in the meanwhile, we're already going to set up a bot just to bring this stuff over. Worst case, you know, if it doesn't work, we can just reuse that bot for the cooking or something. I don't know. So, you and my little guy. And we're going to keep close eyes on this. You're going to move to crude bucket storage. You're going to take one. You're going to move it all the way over there. But that we can maybe schedule him to just wait there, you know. So he's already got one in hand to stock up here. Oh! No, hasn't happened yet. So, I'm gonna, yeah, so we put the move to right here. So he takes the crude bucket, he moves there, he moves to that crude bucket storage, adds, and then he repeats that thing forever. Boom! Cool. So he's gonna start grabbing buckets for us. I am highly wondering how much longer this thing is going to be able to hold on for. To be honest, but, I mean, I guess it does take a minute till the crude cooking pot actually runs, because there's more ingredients that need to be brought there. So, the thing is, I don't want to miss the moment. I really don't want to miss the moment where his bucket breaks. I mean, the last time around we were at like 10 units of this watery porridge, I guess, when it broke. I don't know, I mean, but like, honestly, the easiest indication is we come back, he runs back and forth aimlessly without a bucket, right? It's not like we could observe much of anything else, could we? Do we have a recharge bot here? We do, cool. I mean, you know, for the time being, he's working away with that bucket. I would really like to know what happens. Oh, it broke, Oh, yes, he got one. Oh, it works. Oh, I am so happy about that. I am so proud of myself for figuring that out right now. You guys would not even believe it. Oh my god. I am so proud of myself for that. I do have to say, I'm kind of wondering if we do need any fuel for this crude oven at all. Given that this thing's just working without fuel despite technically needing fuel. So, you know, if any of you know if we can just, you know, make the spot do something else and not waste any logs, please let me know down below in the comments. For the time being, I would say we're just going to go grab another bot. We're going to get the bread thing underway, and we're going to be so happy that we finally solved this issue. Oh, it was, like, honestly, it was so annoying to me. The fact that, like, I was already seeing my life flash past me just bringing this guy water buckets every 2 seconds, basically. Luckily, we did find an alternative, though, so I am quite happy with that. Now, that little guy's coming with me, which is great. We will go and tell him to take 2 units of dough and add that to the oven, and then he'll need 1 unit of flour, and he'll need to, or not, 1 unit of flour, and he'll add it to the oven. Then he'll jump on the oven. And there goes the oh my god, that thing is humongous. I'm not even seeing my character anymore. What kind of size bread is this? Jesus Christ. Well, I guess that's why we need 2 units of dough. And then when the bread is done, we go and move it to the bread storage. Jesus Christ. That thing is huge. There we go. Cool. We are officially producing bread. I have to say the whole watery porridge is coming out at a rather slow rate currently, so, I mean, maybe something to consider for the future if we want more cooking pots there, but I would say before we can even start thinking of that, we will need more water, because you can see now that the bot is running properly, the freshwater storage is draining like no tomorrow. I'm not sure if we had put 1 bot to the task or 2 bots already, but, well, however many we currently have collecting water for this whole production line, it is not enough. So we will go and grab another one. And we'll probably grab another one after that, but we'll see. We'll start with one for now, and then we'll kind of go from there. So, we can, for the time being, just go and grab a bucket, and we'll be going, you know, just showing this little guy how to grab water. We find nearest fresh water, use held item bucket, and then you will drop it off all the way over there. My god. What a journey to do that stuff. We can... No, we're not even going to schedule him to stand here. That kind of makes him a little bit slower because he waits. And, I mean, either we're going to be at 400 all the time anyways, or, you know, if we dip below it, it doesn't really matter that within 2 seconds the bot puts something in there, because, I mean, there's 400 units of that, so I'm not too concerned. So, find the nearest freshwater, yada yada yada, move to freshwater storage, add to freshwater storage, repeat, go. Well, and now we can leave that bucket right here, because he's going to get one over there from that, bucket resupply bot anyways. Oh no, I need a bucket. Oh yes, there you go. Bye. Thank you. Oh, just imagine them talking to each other. Beautiful. Right, so we'll see just how this freshwater storage thing develops. I've got a strong feeling we'll need another bot collecting, but we'll see about that. And I do have the strong feeling as well that if we actually need another bot collecting freshwater, we may get to the point where we actually need a bot to, a second bot to distribute all these buckets up there. But well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. For now, the main thing that matters is we're making bread. And we're making a bunch of it. And all the other stuff is running. And some things are running faster, some things are running slower, but, you know, it's working. So, I'll take that for now. And we'll come back and do the optimizations at a later point. I do have to say, we don't have that many clay pots, do we? Are we going to run out of those, in fact? We had so much clay, didn't we? Oh, yeah, yes, issue spotted. Okay, what is going on right here? Clay pot raw storage. Bot out of power. Ah. Okay, so we have got the issue here. Maybe we didn't set up a yeah, I guess we didn't set up a recharge bot for down there yet, so that's kind of the issue. We will have that issue again, of course, when we get to the redundancy part, but for the time being, we'll do it like that. I would honestly love to start working with floppy disks and just copying these things over, but well, haven't figured that bit out yet. So we'll be doing that, and we'll get going. And now, yeah, now we're making all the raw bits again. And once that happens, this should be flowing again. But we'll probably temporarily run out of these. I do hope, though, that once this is figured out, we won't have any issues there. Because honestly speaking, I mean, there should be a ton of these things flowing in. Like, look at the amount of clay we have. Oh, in fact, why is the clay storage so... What in the world is going on? Oh, so, yeah. We will get another recharge bot going. Because our clay delivery... yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, we all knew that that was going to happen at some point, and he was going to run out of power in the middle of nowhere, but, well... I guess we figured out that this time is now, and I'm happy that we figured out before we ran completely out of clay and had another bottleneck and stoppage of production. So, well, let's help this little guy out, shall we? We will go and recharge him, and then we'll make the zone as big as possible, but it has to be somewhat this. So at some point we'll probably have a situation where he runs out of power here, and then we need to get another recharge pod going, because... oh, it's just too big of an area for one guy to cover. And then we'll have to have redundancy at some point. Jesus Christ. 4 bots just to cover the recharge of the... well, the recharge route, whatever you want to call it, of the delivery bot. Damn. Damn. But it is running. I'm not complaining. And, well, in fact, it's not running. Stop. Can I... stop. I forgot to hit repeat. God. But yeah, I feel, in fact, we may at some point need a secondary delivery bot for this stuff, because, I mean, firstly, these guys are producing very quickly. Secondly, these guys are draining the storage very quickly. Yeah, honestly, we're already going to get one going. I mean, honestly, we're going to need another one. May as well do it now before coming back in like 2 minutes and being like, where are all my clay pots? You know, because that's absolutely going to happen. So, we'll do it now. We'll just get it going properly now. Well, properly being a thing of definition, well, a matter of definition, right? Because at the end of the day, could well be that we need 3 bots here. But we'll see. We'll start with 2 for now. And then we'll go from there. So, you will go here to the clay storage. You will take from the clay storage until your hands are full. And then, you go here. And that'll take a second now. He's ahead of me. Unacceptable. Faster. Catch up. No! He won the race. Oh yeah, and then he moves to clay storage, adds to clay storage, and he'll repeat that bit until his hands are empty. Then he'll repeat the whole thing forever. Cool? Cool. Let's go. Right, so that doubles our little clay transport, and as you can see, urgently we're already down to 8 units. I've got the feeling we'll be back in 2 minutes, basically. Also, just getting a 3rd bot going there. Jesus Christ. How are we doing on the water? Still declining, as I thought. Yeah, so I guess we're already... I was saying earlier, you know, we don't make the optimizations now. We come back to it later, but I guess we're doing it now. So, oh. There you go. Doing the optimizations, I guess. I'm trying to figure out a way to not have a random bucket flying around again after teaching this guy, but I don't have any idea, so we'll just do it like this. Anyways, we'll be teaching another one, and then, you know, at least we do have, hopefully, significantly, well, good enough amounts of water coming in. You'll be filling up your bucket, you're going to head over there, you're going to empty it, basically. And, well, what in the world is that? I don't know. Then we'll go from there. So repeat the thing, get going, little guy. I would love to kind of give you that, but hey, could have probably just stopped him, but whatever. So that should now finally be enough water. Fingers crossed. Everything else, I mean, cereal we've got tons of anyways. The clay pots should be fixing themselves, I hope. Fingers crossed. And at that point, it's really just like the bottleneck is the speed of this thing, and we could get a second one going. It would probably be like so demanding on our resources though that we'd have to triple everything else. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Now, well, what is quite surprising is that these guys, in fact, oh, did I stop you? Oh no, you're the tool resupply guy. Well, what is quite surprising out here is that these guys are now, in fact, actually starting to have empty lots. So we would... Wait, you broke a bone? No, what was that? Sheep full. Oh, we need to shear it. Right, that's a scissor. That's not a broken... I don't know why I thought of a broken bone. Anyways, yeah, so these guys are not really up to snuff anymore. We would kind of need another bot to be digging up clay. Is it ever ending today? I've got the strong feeling that we need more clay, and then we need more water again, then we need more clay again. It's a never-ending cycle, is it? Well, we will go and quickly just teach one more clay digging bot, because, well, we can, I think, very evidently see that that one guy is not able to keep it up. So, just come with me. We will already be grabbing a shovel on the way. Boop. And then we'll go down there. And then we need to dig something up. Jesus Christ. That is such a long route, man. I mean, you know, for the time being, we've got more than enough buffer in here, but of course that's going to drain very quickly. No, stop. No, don't. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Right, so, you're going to stand like right there. Going to find clay deposits in a set area. Set area being like this bit here. Right? Gonna dig it up. You're gonna dig it all up. And Jesus Christ, am I taking long with my character to do that stuff. Now, before... Where's the trading button? Here, right? Yes. Haha. I give you the shovel. Nobody else does. There we go. Well, at least the first time. Afterwards, you're free to accept one from this guy, right? Just now, he take mine. I don't have the feeling I want another tool flying around. And now they're digging up happily as a team. Of two. I do hope that is going to be sufficient. We'll find out. Maybe we'll need 3. Maybe we'll need 4. Maybe we will definitely need a 3rd transport bot for the clay. It is absolutely mad the scale at which we're working at this point, I feel. But hey, clay pots are balancing themselves out. We still don't have enough fresh water. Oh my god. Alright, so I would say for today, we'll keep it right there, honestly. Before I go absolutely insane. In the next episode, we'll come back. We'll probably take care of this bit, getting that done. We will also most definitely make sure to get even more bots going to collect fresh water, because evidently that's what we need. Even more freshwater bots. We'll get even more transport bots for the clay going, because that's evidently what we need, and we may even get a 3rd digging bot going down here for the clay. Should be quite interesting. For today, though, with this huge pile of cereal still waiting to be taken care of, Jesus Christ, we'll be ending it off right here. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also, please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.